Animation is hard, and that's why nobody should do it. No, but seriously this time, there's no getting out of it. We're getting straight into this. So, ever wonder how animations are actually made? Yeah, me too. So today we're gonna be going into my experiences with animation, how I grew to like it, where I am now, if you should do it and why, and in the end I'll tell you if you want to or not. I don't know, it's really your choice. And with that, let's get into So when I first started out, it was never really about animation. It was more so about making stories and stuff like drawing. But as I came to know, making stuff turn to life actually was not that difficult. All I had to do was make something move. Just turns out at that age I didn't know how to. And so I decided to teach myself. No videos, no tutorials, just all by myself. Although now looking in the future, maybe I should have looked at a few tutorials or so. Maybe that would have helped, but I don't really care anymore. Let's just move on with the video. The first method I used was Google Slides. What? No, but seriously, that actually was the first animation software I guess you could say I used. It all started in 7th grade where I was, I wonder if I can make an animation without owning any softwares. And so I thought to myself, I wonder if I alter the image on each frame. Wait a second. And then it was born. After that, I started animating a while, meticulously moving objects. It was very difficult and very time consuming, and looking back, I honestly shouldn't have done it, but I'm glad I did. And I would do this method for up to around a year or so. I was getting better and better at doing it. So much so to the point where that's really the only thing I did on Google Slides. Although once I got my PC and drawing tablet, I quickly just switched the methods. But hey, at least now you know the story on how it came to be. Now, if this sounds bad and I scared you away that animation was too difficult, let me just clarify. If you're doing something simple, it's not that hard. The main thing, which brings us to our next idea, is yes, animation is very time consuming. It can take up to years of someone's life. But no, really, animation does take a while. You know, you gotta meticulously do every frame. Not to say that there aren't other methods that make it so that you can make things quicker and more cheaper. Like using rigged animation or having puppetry in your animation. That makes more sense when I wrote it down and saying it out loud. But animation, a big part of it, is that it takes a lot of time. And time is something that as a human is limited. So you kind of have to use your time sparingly. I would usually just make an animation like in a period or throughout a school day. But once I got to making them on my computer, you know, it started taking more and more time for me to make animations, especially as I got better. As your skill level rises, you sort of have to raise the bar every single time. And that makes things even more difficult. Yeah, with animation, you can't just go in without any skill. You know, not every average Joe or Jane can just sit down and start working away, making a masterpiece or something. You actually have to learn. The best methods I'd recommend for learning animation is definitely just to ask around. Either do that or go online and watch videos or something. You know, it's not the 90s. Take as many opportunities to practice as you can. I would recommend not doing it every day, but maybe doing it like twice a week or something, just to get used to it. Again, animation is something that requires a lot of skill and effort and time from a person. So if you're not ready, then don't do it. Also, if you're just watching this video for fun and don't care about animation and or have no desires to do animation, then that's completely fine. You could just continue listening. So, in conclusion to this very short video, it's only like 5 minutes, do animation if you want to, if it's convenient, and don't use Google Slides like I did. Watch tutorials, practice, and you'll get better as you go on. But animation takes a while to make, big studios even. Even working with big teams can lead and have led to very extensive production timelines. So with that being said, thank you for watching my first video. It's the first video and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a second one. And with the video done, please like the video or dislike it. I don't know if you liked it or not. And if you made it this far, you at least made a view. So thanks for that. Not much else to say.